Welcome to Granny Peach's Kitchen with Chris and Blair. Today we're making roast and
gravy. So today we have a roast. I've cleaned it off and everything. The only three seasons you need for this is garlic powder, seasoning salt or regular salt, whichever you choose, and black pepper. I season it well. For those that may or may not know, my hands are already been cleaned. I didn't put on gloves today because I have a lot of things going on here. You season both sides with the garlic powder. You season one side with the seasoning salt. You can do it generously. Not too much though, because you don't want it to be over salted.
And then the black pepper.
Season it to your taste, however you like, but these are really all you need. I got black pepper all over the place now. So I'm gonna wash my hands again since I touched the meat. Here we're gonna have an onion. This is a small, well not a small, but like a medium onion. And this is a medium bell pepper and 8 ounces of mushrooms. And I've cleaned all of them. The onions and the bell pepper, these are frozen. I froze those. I cut them up and froze them before my stuff went bad. But the mushrooms, I just got them. They came fresh. So basically, I just cut these like this. You can cut them however you want. I just cut them like that and stick them on in there. But I don't stick those on until after they've cooked after the roast has cooked for 2 hours. Then I put these on there because the meat will be really getting tender. So 2 to 3 hours, I cook it at first. Then I put all my vegetables and my cream of mushroom and my onion soup. I mix those with the broth that comes off of the roast. I'll be right back and I'll show you. Hey guys, we're back and here's the roast after 2 hours and a few minutes. And we're going to take this broth that's on it, pour it over in a big bowl. Take the roast. We're going to take our mushrooms. Now, if you don't like mushrooms, don't use mushrooms. I like mushrooms. I usually cut them up in chunks, but today I just wanted to do them like this. We washed all of the mushrooms off. They were in little bales and the whole mushroom, and then we went from there. You take the onions. I mixed some fresh onions up in there. Get the green bell pepper. Drain some of that water off from it being frozen. We're going to put that on over in there. My hands are clean. I always clean them, so don't worry about that. However, this is our food, so my family knows that I wash my hands constantly. And my hands are actually, they look like old hands. They all dried out because I wash them so much. So we take the Lipton onion soup mix here. We just use one. And we take it over, drop it over in our broth. And we take this cream of mushroom. If you don't like mushroom, use cream of celery. Don't use cream of chicken, but use cream of celery if you're just using if you're trying to do this, because this is going to thicken your gravy up, make you have a nice gravy and a nice flavor to your roast. The roast, for it to be tender, it's basically the roasting time. Take this and mix it up. You can mix it up with the whip. You can mix it up with this, or you can whip it up however you want to, but just make sure that you mix it up real good so you have all those flavors in there. Now we're going to go back over here to our vegetables because the vegetables don't have any seasoning on them. So we're going to just go across there one good time with the seasoning salt. You don't have to do a lot because the Lipton onion soup mix has some salt in it. Because I have heart disease, I kind of not cook with a lot of salt, so you guys can make it as much as you want. This is the garlic powder I'm putting on now. Just put your layer over your vegetables. You're trying to season your vegetables up. And here's the black pepper. You can put black pepper in, put as much as you want. If you don't like spice, don't put it in there. But I do like a little. It's not even a kick. It's just to put a little heat to it, just a little bit. And then I go through and I pour the gravy over. Because this is ultimately going to be the gravy. I pour it over, and all of those chunks are going to be smooth when the gravy comes out, because they're going to cook all the way down to nothing. So get all your gravy out. Get all your seasoning out, all of this. Get it all out of there. And we'll be back to show you what it looks like when it's all done. So you guys stay tuned. Hey guys, we're back with the roast. It's been cooking for about another hour and 15 minutes. And this is what it looks like. And let me show you how tender it is. This is a spoon. You see how tender it is? How it's just opening up real easy. So basically this one cooked, this roast cooked for 3 hours and 15 minutes complete. And here's the boys tasting it. Oh, you already had some. You're shaking your head already, monkey. Oh, it's hot. It's right out the oven, monkey. You ate it like that? Y'all excuse the dishes. I just wash dishes as I go, so. Okay, so that's the thumbs up from both the boys. Hope you all enjoyed it. And you guys have to excuse our kitchen.
Thank you.
Okay, you got to excuse our kitchen. We're in the middle of construction, so everything is everywhere.
Shout out to Queen.
And thank you, and we'll see you soon.